Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make these awesome outdoor lamp posts for under $60 a piece. So let's get started with all the steps. Okay, so I bought 2 pieces of 10-foot wood from Lowe's, pre-treated, and I stained it with Thompson's Water Seal Color Autumn Brown. And then I took these little lanterns that I bought that you would normally sit on the ground, and I thought it would be really cool just to put them on top of my wooden poles, and it was a very inexpensive way to make lamp posts. And so I'm going to drill those in here in just a second. But I had to mark them first with a Sharpie so I would know exactly where to drill into the wood. And here I am drilling into the holes that I just marked. And I also am marking the wood so that it is lined up properly. And I had to go ahead and drill into the wood because once I got the lantern on, I could not fit the drill in to the lamp post, as you can see here. So I had to manually do this part, which wasn't too difficult after I made the holes. And then I wanted to test it, make sure that my lights actually worked and that they fit, and they did. Yay! And those were just battery operated lights. And then they're ready to go, and it's time to make the concrete. This was my first time making concrete, and it was really fun. I had to be careful not to get any onto the sidewalk. And then I added water, and you just want to make sure you add water and stir and keep it a pretty thick consistency. And make sure it's not dry, that you don't see any more dry pieces down in there, and add water as needed. And I decided to put a couple pieces of brick on each side of the posts, and it just basically made them a little bit sturdier and held them in place prior to putting the concrete in. And now I'm pouring in the concrete. Super fun! Yay! And just to make sure that it was level and that it dried well, leveled out, I decided to just take a brick and press down all along the area here. And this is me doing the second post, since I decided to do 2 total. Again, just leveling that out so that it dries level.
Breaking the pole. Okay, so it's really hard, and as you can see, this is also a concrete pot, if you didn't notice that. And at the top, I put in the candle, and I put it on a timer so every night the LED light will come on. Okay, now I'm going to plant some flowers.
Now keep in mind that I decided to do flowers, which was a little bit more expensive. But you could just put dirt around the pole, or you can put rocks or pea gravel or whatever you'd like.
Okay, so after I got the light post done, I decided to add more of the little outdoor lights around the fabric wall, which you can see back here, and I'll post some pictures here in a second. But I just put those all up with zip ties, and it also was a great way to hold my curtains in place. So I actually zip tied through each hole of each curtain, so that way when the wind blows, because the wind was blowing and they were sliding all over the place. So the zip ties helped hold those in place, and I also zip tied the lights all the way around. And again, I'll show you a picture. I'm really excited about how it turned out. I love lights, and the lamp post was just a really inexpensive idea and another way to make it look a little bit more romantic. Not that I have any reason to be romantic lately, but anyway, it does make it very soothing and relaxing and a really cool environment. So come back and see me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll let you know when the next project is out and about.